Local high school holds a moment of silence today for a soldier who died performing a stunt at the Chicago Air and Water Show.
32-year-old Sergeant First Class Corey Hood was a member of the Army Golden Knights parachute team. Local 12's Larry Davis joins us live from Westchester with how the community is now honoring him. Larry.
Hi, Cammie. It's been 14 years since Corey Hood was in high school, but he is not forgotten here at Lakota West. You can see the memorial that's been set up outside the school. And those who remember him say it was the mental toughness that he learned here is what got him through 2 wars and hundreds of jumps as an Army paratrooper. Kim Gilley and her granddaughter were among those paying tribute to Army Sergeant First Class Corey Hood. They added to the memorial outside his alma mater, Lakota West High School. Gilley's son was a close friend.
He's an American hero in my eyes. To go over and survive 5 tours of duty in Afghanistan and Iraq and then come back and have this happen. It's just tragic.
The U.S. Army skydiver who served 5 tours of duty in Iraq and Afghanistan died Sunday after a mid-air collision with another jumper at the Chicago Air and Water Show. Following the collision, the Army Golden Knight struck the top of a high-rise building. The other jumper was not seriously injured. Corey Hood was being remembered today at Lakota West by those who knew him. Kelly Goman was his Spanish teacher, who recently reconnected with him on Facebook.
Well, I remembered his Spanish name 13 years later, so that kind of says it all. Just unforgettable. He lit up a room. He just had a smile on his face all the time, had the most positive attitude.
Allison Billups was a classmate who now teaches at West.
It was just a person that would give anything for anyone, so the fact that he's, giving his all for his country is not surprising at all.
Corey Hood wrestled and played football in high school. He wasn't real big, but his coaches say he was a tough kid who had a big heart.
Heaven's got a new protector, and it's sad and tragic, but at the same time I celebrate his spirit.
Back out here live, students and adults have been going by this memorial all day long outside of Lakota West High School. We're also told that Corey was a big Reds and Bengals fan. As a matter of fact, he was planning on coming home for a Bengals game next month. But one of his big goals, we are told, was to come back home, go up in an airplane and skydive onto the middle of the Lakota West High School football field. So school officials say they'll be meeting with his family to talk about a memorial for Corey. Live in Westchester, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Cammie, back to you.
All right, Larry, thank you. Hood, who was the recipient of 2 Bronze Stars, is survived by his wife, Lindsay. Ahead on Local 12 News Live at 6, you will hear from someone who was on board the plane with the Golden Knights Saturday and took a picture of Sergeant Hood right before he jumped.